Right guys, another exciting niche update in the dog niche. You have dog training, dog food, dog fitness, dog health, lots of dog sub-niche markets everywhere, and you see quite a few products out there already. So it's one of those really competitive markets that getting into on a new level is genuinely taken as something very difficult, like the weight loss niche, for example. Just this morning I ran a search for health in core trends analysis, and I discovered that on number 49 in the first page of results for the term health inside ITM core trends analysis, at number 49 you have natural dog health remedies. It's a new niche market. This key phrase denotes a market that has possibly developed that showcases high demand and low supply, and a potentially profitable campaign being executable on it. So I thought I'd go into Google AdWords keyword tool and type in that exact phrase and see what we have. Before we do anything, just go into advanced options, select the United States English, make sure you select all keyword ideas so we can get as many terms as possible in response to our initial query of natural dog health remedies. Select estimated average CPC, set it to lower than 0.10. Now a lot of you tend to perceive these videos as targeted towards people who are into PPC. That is not always the case. When I select 10 cents in any video, like I've kept a benchmark of 5 and 10 cents, average CPCs being lower than those, and I'd like keywords to do that have those properties. It's not only for PPC, it's also to look at terms that are less advertised, and most terms that are less advertised generally have two properties. One, they are usually long tail terms, hence they're targeted, and two, it's possible to conduct SEO campaigns in them very easily. So you can start writing articles, put up blog posts, and connect yourself to high PR sites with forum comments or blog post comments and things like that, and generally get a good response in terms of traffic as well as backlinks to your sites. So that was just to explain why I select these CPC figures and why we use the Google AdWords keyword tool in all our videos, because it allows you not only to look at it from a PPC perspective, it also allows you to see what SEO based opportunities there are out there. So moving on, let's conduct a search. It's going to ask me for a captcha value, and we have a few results. Now before we go into anything, just unselect broad match and see what terms you get. The list expands to quite a few in number, so that the total is 54. So I want to see everything, so I'll just set it to show rows from 1 to 100 so I can see all 54. The next thing you want to do is sort it by global monthly searches. We don't need to worry about sorting estimated average CPC because we've already limited it to 0.10. Look at the search results that are coming up for all sorts of terms, broad, exact, and phrase match. You have a number of dog-related sub-niche key phrases that are showing up with really high results. Cushing's or Cushing's dogs, it's basically a disease with dogs generally, and a lot of people invest a lot of time, effort, and money in curing their dogs of such diseases, visiting vets and things like that, when there are quite a few possibly quite a few tips and just therapies, home-based therapies that they can conduct to prevent their dogs from getting into it and facing that disorder. So as you can see, the PPC competition here is very low, almost negligible. You have vetscriptions.co.uk, which looks like either a veterinary practice or just a site offering information about that. Let's just go over there and see what it's all about. Yes, it looks like a prescriptions website where you can purchase medication for a dog suffering from Cushing's. So basically, point being, low advertiser competition. That's just one of the keywords. That was just to demonstrate what's going on. It shows 27,000 searches globally. That shows that it's a valuable niche market and there's potential. Other key phrases I'd like to focus on are more long-tailed in nature. For example, Cushing's dogs is a niche key phrase that could denote quite a few things. It could be somebody just looking up Cushing's, or it could be somebody looking for products to do with a suffering dog. And the breadth of search expands the shorter your key phrases. So I'd like to look at longer tail key phrases, because that's something that people would be searching for in more targeted fashion, and it's a lot easier to target a populace of people who are genuinely searching for a problem and possibly a remedy to it, or a service or a product or something that can help them with the situation. So longer tail key phrases are preferred in that respect. It also takes us back to a few things I said about long tail searches in one of my last videos, where I discussed the information overload on the web today in search engines as well as other places, where you have way too much information on information now. So you have information about information, and there's just too much of it. So in that respect, searching for information on Google, Yahoo, or any other search engine with broad matches for short terms generally leads us nowhere if we're looking for a targeted, or if we're looking for something specific.